Hey guys, this is Jan Sombrano, and today I'm going to show you an exercise to develop your striking power, and it'll help strengthen up the joints and the muscles of your shoulders when you're striking. So stay tuned. Alright guys, this exercise that I'm going to teach you today, I learned from a good friend of mine named Jennifer Aguirre, and you can check her out at aguirrefitness.com. It's A-G-U-I-R-R-E fitness.com. And this is the person that showed me this exercise, okay? So, what it is, if you've ever gone to a regular gym and you see the elliptical machine, you know, or you see the machines like the recumbent bicycle where you just lay down and you pedal. Well, they have something similar now for the upper body. You know, it's almost like a bicycle for the upper body and you're pedaling and everything, but it costs a lot of money. They also have what's called the burn machine, where it's a little machine that helps you do the same exact thing, and it costs some money. So I found a cheaper alternative that works the same thing, and you can use cables, and it works exactly the same way, and it helps to develop that strength in your shoulders for striking, okay? So in a minute I'm going to show you how it's all set up, alright? So stay tuned. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to get some bands. Now it doesn't matter what kind of bands you get. You know, you can get these tubing, you get flat bands, but I like the tubing for this exercise, okay? And what you're going to do, it's almost like the Jeet Kune Do straight blast technique. And so what you're going to do is you're going to get your bands and you give yourself some resistance, and it doesn't matter what size you want. I mean, what you're going to do is develop that strength in your shoulders. And what you're going to do is you're going to pull it back, and then you're going to start rotating them, elliptically speaking, forward and back. Okay. You can also, when you're doing that, shuffle side to side when you're doing it, and go back and forth. You know, you can come forward and back, or side to side. And what this helps you do is, you know, works in your footwork while you're doing this exercise, and it also gives your heart, you know, a good pump there, you know. And so while you're doing this exercise, you're strengthening up the muscles that you punch with in an elliptical manner, so that when you're done punching and you're moving around, you're able to hit off the elliptical movement to be able to strike. Makes you a quicker, more elusive fighter if you do it that way. You can also do this, guys, while you're doing it, okay? Like I said before, moving it side to side. Pull, the further back you pull, the more resistance it's going to give you. You can also use a thicker or more heavier, stronger bands to do the exercise. But at the beginning, I would advise using like a middle weight type band to give you that pump and give you that cardiovascular endurance while you're doing this exercise. It will develop the shoulders, and it will develop the muscles of the joint that wrap around the joint, and when you're punching, okay, and it'll make you more healthy, get your shoulders more healthy as you start doing this exercise. All right, I'm going to show you another version you can do while you're doing this. Is, you know, you pull them here, and you just bend over here, and you do them this way for your shoulders. So I'm using my shoulders. I'm not using my arms. I'm using my shoulders to do this. Specifically speaking, I'm trying to use my scapula, my rhomboids, a little bit of my traps to get this movement going here. And the reason why you want to do that is you want to strengthen those areas when you're throwing your overhand rights, your hooks, you know, when you're striking, and especially in the street. You want to be able to hit solidly, and you want those muscles to be strong and be able to be to move better and more fluidly. And that's one of the exercises you can do. Another thing you can do is put another band on the bottom. If you have a rack like this, or you can put it on a long pipe, you know, like any kind of tubing, and just put it, you know, tie the band on it, and just lower it down as far as you choose to go to do these different exercises. Now, I have it on a lower rung, so that you can also do the same elliptical movement for your uppercuts, like your shoe shiny, okay? And you can also add the movement, okay, while you're doing that. You can also do them this way, okay, forward and back. Again, it'll develop the heart, develop also the shoulders, strengthen the heart, excuse me, and it'll give you more endurance while you're doing this workout, and it helps strengthen up the joints which is really important, guys, because a lot of guys get messed up joints and they get arthritis and everything because the joints are tight and they start messing up. You know, as you get older and as you start hitting too much in the heavy bag and everything, your shoulders take a lot of beating, and this will help them get more healthier and more conditioned for that, okay? So try these exercises out and see what you think. Okay, another thing you can use to strengthen the joints, specifically the joints, is by getting your bands, okay, on the tubing, on either your rack or your post or pole. And what you're going to do is just move the joint, not the arms, just the joint, forward and back, okay? You can also do it this way and back this way, okay? So I'm going in this manner and back that manner, or laterally this way and then this way, okay? And what this will help is strengthen the shoulder girdle, okay? Specifically the joints, to loosen them up and to get rid of any kind of sediment or any kind of stiffness that you would have when you're throwing strikes and everything, okay? And it helps the muscles around it to strengthen and be able to hold that joint together and keep it in good health when you're training, and especially when you're fighting, all right? So try that, do a few rounds, you know, 2 or 3 minutes, 2 or 3 rounds, and it'll start loosening up and strengthening the overall shoulder girdle. So that way you'll be a better fighter and a longer lasting fighter as you do this exercise. Alright guys, this is the end of the video, and I just wanted to kind of highlight the points on this. Is this exercise will help strengthen the shoulders and the muscles that surround the shoulders, especially the joints. You want really healthy joints. It'll get you nice and fluid when you're throwing elliptical type punches, okay? And it'll get you more faster and more smoother as you do that, all right? So another thing, another point I want to make sure is you can do all your different exercises, like your hooks, your jabs, you know, your crosses, your uppercuts, and using these bands in this manner to strengthen up those muscles that you're going to use when you throw those strikes, okay? So try this out and let me know what you think. Again, use the heavier band you use, obviously the more resistance you're going to get. But again, you want to try to go for a more fluid movement, and little by little you can start adding the weight or the strength of the band, you know, to your workout. So just take your time with it, and it's going to be, your shoulders are going to thank you for it, all right? So check it out. Try it, and let me know what you think. All right, guys, this is the end of the video. I just want to thank you for checking it out. I'd also like to thank Jennifer Aguirre for showing me this exercise. All right, again, check out our website, aguirrefitness.com. That's AGUIRRE.com, fitness.com. All right, so this is Daniel Zambrano telling you, don't just hit them, punch a hole through them. Take care, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.